round is not even yet. That keeps. But we're waiting. Playing the same. I've been for almost this whole form. The All Star. Realized how much fun I've been having with the deck. I just been enjoying playing it in general. I almost didn't play today because I was tired. And then I remembered, you know what? This deck is too fun. I want to keep playing it. So here we are playing today. Oh, pairings are up. So, taking table 6.
Stop matching with me, Tesro.
Tell that to Michael or
Dude, this shit is like
or whoever is operating the tournament.
it's the only matchup I need to miss every single time. So I will not be top 8 then for the season. All right.
Oh no, are you gonna? Am I gonna knock you out of it?
Yeah, you will, because if you beat me right now, I have to go undefeated, or somehow you got to win out and then bring me to the top 4. I have to be top 4 tonight.
You have to be top 4
To get
tonight.
that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I believe it. I believe you can reach there even if you lose this round, and I'll probably I think I can win it out. I've been doing fairly well recently.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Or
Maybe I
get
just brick twice and you get lucky. Yeah. I believe. Half is fine.
Same for you. And then you want to do high roll or odds evens?
We could do odds evens. I'll call odds.
All right. Ooh. 5.
All right, I'm first then.
Let's see. I'm mulligan.
This could be worse.
Down now, Dex, don't let me down. You can go ahead and start us off if you'd like to.
Alright, good luck, have fun. Go ahead and
Send
hit
it.
2 of Gazi. Play a Gazi. 3. Take the black god, okay. Bottom the rest. Put 3.
We'll draw for turn. Sure. Let's do that. Let's go for 4 Tamer on play. Tuck. Gain 1 since you have a Digimon. Totally messed up there. It's fine because I was gonna give you 3 anyways. Let's go E-Pulse. E-Pulse. No interaction. You're going 3.
Ready? 11. Move up the
No, I like
Gazi.
that. I like the card wrong. You're good.
Alright, Gazi, look at top 3. Go ahead and hook the bind red trigger underneath. Trigger Agumon for the free Evo. Oh, Black Gato for free? Draw. Go Lady Debbie for 3, going to 0, draw. Of course. Go when Digivolving, place Hurricane Screwshot underneath the draw card. Then I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna use the Lady Debbie when attacking to trash Hurricane Screwshot, but not use an option so I can gain memory from the Hurricane. Then the Black Auto Inherit to retuck that Hurricane to draw a card. It'll just be 1 check at 7k.
You're good. 4.
Image. We'll take that Sparrowmon. Go ahead, 1.
Tuck here to gain 1. Let's go Gecko in the back. Draw. Let's go. For 6. Hobby carry option. We'll give negative 8k to the Lady Debbie.
Yep.
And then we will trash our own security to give negative 5 to the field. You're going 4.
Hatch. You Sparrow and Ray. Go. Effect. Crash. 2. play Louis and not move. Get to go at 2.
Alright. We'll draw. We'll promote. Start a turn. We'll train here. No game. Equals. We'll train to gain 1, draw 1. Let's go for 2. Cougar. Draw. Cougar's going to trash 2 from underneath. To Evo into Samimon. Draw for evolution. When digivolving, we will declare to grab top. This game is horse crap. To early. Now we're going to pay the price. There's nothing that's going to get coming from here. Yeah, player for 1. On place to spend nothing. Should we trash him here? So sure, we'll give it jamming. And then we'll see if choking you to member will work. Let's go for 1. Or sorry, using the effect here, we'll trash. 2 for 1. Use Monarch. Give Rush to +1 to Samimon. Make it attack. And then we'll Arts Digivolve. Draw for evolution. Oh. We'll trigger Alliance. When attacking, no trigger. It'll be 3 checks at Dig.
Big. Live in that. And an Asuna as the 3rd check.
Yeah. I think you got it, but we'll figure it out. I didn't see level 6.
Then bottom deck an Asuna. The Black Gato. Oh, I have to. Up Sparrow. Tap Louis to gain a memory. Effect. Go for free. Okay. Spend lady. Hurricane's attacking Hurry, then that'll be a Hurricane through shot to draw. That'll be Trash Hurricane through shot to use Fly Bullet for 3. It's gonna delete highest level. We'll target the Monarch. And I can tuck a card.
You got Lady Debbie X.
I do have Veilstar X.
Let's just go next game. We'll save the time. You're gonna trash him.
Yep, I'm gonna trash their security and swing for game, basically.
Alright. Yeah, that was an unfortunate line of cards that I saw.
Yeah.
So like, man, if I just survived these 3 checks, I was like, all I need to see is level 6, and I was like, oh, of course not. Of course not. Yeah, of course not. Oh well. I'll like to go first.
Okay.
I think it's better for me to get a 1 turn up on this. okay still?
That was still good.
Alright. We'll keep.
I think that. Right ahead. You like have fun.
Attach here. Go Chippy. Draw. Let's go E pulse for 3. E pulse play. Memory Setter Tamer.
Play the 3. It's in a.
Stay in raising. Go here. 1. Draw 1. Okay. And now let's go for 4. Tamer on play. Tuck to gain 1. And let's go ahead and go Cougar structure deck for 2 penny to 1 and draw.
Yeah, I'll get.
When you suspend, we'll tap down here. First check is Tamer. Tamer plays out. Tuck 1, gain 1.
Uh, 3 cost up. We'll trash.
We die. Draw. We'll promote Cougar. Start a turn. Let's go ahead and train here. Gain 1. We'll train here. Gain 1. Let's go for. Sorry. Strip here to reduce Evo by 1. Or for 2, so for 1. Or assign 1. Draw. When digivolving, we'll give negative 5,000 to the Digimon. And then we'll tap here to give it to +3. And then when digivolving, we'll trash here to play for 1 Armalizamon. Armalizamon, it'll suspend. It's already done. Here. Yep. And then we will declare Swing Alliance. Yeah, when I suspend, sure, we'll train 2 additional. When attacking, we'll pop off here to go here for 1 draw. It'll be 3 checks at +6. Yep.
Hailstar X. The second Asana. Trash.
attack. Trash here. Unsuspend. We miscalculated. Let's see here. Let's get lucky though. Let's use effective Armalizamon. No, I don't want to do that, do we? I have to, I don't. Doesn't help. Yeah, we'll use effect here. We'll trash here, and an effective tamer. We'll trash one more for free. Sure, we'll give the plus 5k and say plus 1 here. Decline to attack, and then Arts Evo. It was for free, and then we'll draw. Not helping. Then we'll swing 3 checks here again.
Hope and Sparrow.
This is so fucking. The crazy thing is like how annoying it is to finish like this every single time. Let's put you to 1. Another try this draw. Get immunity. Of course, I draw the one I needed. Then we'll get your sort of turn fix.
Return fix. Austin. Or... Okay. I think it has. Here. Top 3. Binding. Awesome. Unsuspend phase. Draw phase. Raising phase. Digimon effect. 3. Let's tuck. Bullet. Trigger Pagumon. To go vote for free. One. Start of main phase. Track 1. Two-shot effect. Fly bullet. Activate fly bullet for 3. Highest level, so we'll delete the larger Artratus stack. Hurricane. Arts go here. Draw. Effect. We'll use another fly bullet with the wood digivolving effect.
Kills, right?
Kills. Air bullets. We'll trash Hurricane Screw Shot to gain 1 and unsuspend. Probably just play. Good to go.
Any blockers?
Yeah, BL Star.
Those are blocker. All right. Brawl.
Oh,
Let's see here. Do that. But is so on face it's a blocker, right? Not inheritable.
yeah.
Let's start here. We'll tuck 1. Gain 1 here. We'll tuck 1. Gain 1. And then let's go for 3. Let's go here. Let's go bottom. And then we're just gonna go ahead and Evo 2. Draw. We'll suspend the blocker. And then we'll use the effect in here, so we'll trash twice. Just in case any shenanigans. To play it for free. Evo, give rush set +1 may attack. We'll just go ahead and do the attack. And then when digivolving, we'll trash 1. No, we will just swing for game.
We will counter timing. How large are you?
+5. So 13.
I think this is the right call. Counter timing will trash Hurricane Screw Shot to unsuspend. We'll gain 1 from Hurricane Screw Shot. And then we'll block with the BL Star. I'm 12k to your 13, so we get to trigger I die to your battle. We get to trigger Retaliation to delete you, and trigger Lady Devi effect. We'll play a Sculpmon.
Didn't realize I had counter. Should ask.
That happened to me yesterday too, that they also didn't realize I had counter. They didn't play around it. Hurricane Scrooge. I'll tuck Hurricane Scrooge to gain 1. Of my turn. On this, play you. You will play that. And we'll unsuspend. I can't swing. Find hatch. And trash this. Trash. That. Gain 1. Draw 1.
You have eligible swing, right? 1.
I have these 2 can swing. Trash this. We'll evolve here for 3, then I gain 1. Then we Hurricane Screw Shot to trash a security.
Me and Blending, right?
Then here, trash that. Evolve here. Draw. Trash another security with a red bind.
You got it. You got it. It's good.
Yep.
You're good.
Yep.
Should ask you to counter. Fine. Didn't realize that was.
I was waiting for the Digivolve there, and it was like, if he doesn't realize, then I can get him.
Yeah, it's fine. Should have asked. My fault.
I should have told him. We could have got game 3. I could have been down for a game 3. what I was thinking, is that, like, man, that end board would have been way better if I had, like, a Satel effect underneath my BL Star, so that, like, you know, if he'd have gone for that play, I could have guaranteed that I could counter timing and block him, which seems really good in this matchup. Especially if you like tuck their blitz and can like force a D-Digi as well that they can't counter because it's an option effect. Of course, I also had the double Ruin, so I was considering Ruin mode. But I figured if I go Ruin mode, I'd have no blocker and I lose instantly to slam one of the starter level 5s and then activate Final Judgment. But yeah, maybe I feel like I could have done that one turn better, the one where I had an opportunity to like make a big move. I think I made the wrong call in trashing Black Gato from my hand off of the Asuna. So I was thinking I would go like play that Black Gato from trash to play an Asuna, but I messed that up, I think. I didn't have another Asuna in my hand. Fine. Did I? I'm not on Twitch today? Yeah. I mentioned this in my last stream. I'm gonna, because when I tried to dual stream, you know, I got throttled in and then the connection was terrible. So I'm gonna like go back and forth between streaming on Twitch and YouTube and see which one does better. Both in like terms of like retention and like the overall like stream connection rate. So far it's doing good so far on YouTube. Maybe YouTube might be the move just because the connection is better. But we'll see. We'll see if there's any like laggy portions of the stream. Should have known / asked. Yeah. It's crazy people forget that, either forget or don't realize that BL Star has counter timing. Like when it was revealed, that was like one of the first things people would have noticed about it. It's like, whoa, they put counter timing on a non-ace. That's crazy. People really thought that that meant that we were going to lose aces for good. So that obviously turned out not to be true, since we got Machine Drum on ace. But we still are like getting way less aces per set than before, because they realized, you know, that aces aren't inherently good just by being aces. They have to like design them really well. Or they're not that strong of a mechanic on their own. I like Twitch a lot better because of the layout. YouTube chat takes too much of the screen. You can't minimize it because it takes over a minute to pop up, open up. Ugh. I'm pretty sure YouTube chat has like a pop-out feature. I don't know if you have like a way, and I could probably use that to adjust the overall size of it. Have you tried that, eHero? But yeah. But yeah, the list I'm playing today is the same list I've been playing for the last like week or so. Except I cut out the Titamon Skullbaluki to add in a second copy of Ruin mode. I just want to see if that feels any better, because I feel like I might get saved by Ruin mode in a lot of matchups. And in a way, it also still helps me like play the more like aggressive move up early game plan, because then it's like, okay, so if I move up early, make an early BL Star, what do I do with it? Other than like do some chip damage if I'm not killing that turn. Ruin mode is always like a top-notch answer to that question. Now, Risu's also streaming. He streams on YouTube as well. So if you want to see what other tables are doing, you can watch that. We could probably watch it together. I can probably pull it up while we're waiting for the next round. Since we finished that early, we still have like 17 minutes left, which I feel kind of bad for. It feels like he really had the opportunity to win the game there, like twice over. First, because he had like 5 memory and the opportunity to do one of the classic, one of the classic Golden Dawn OTK combos. And then the second chance when, I failed to OTK him back and I had 0 security and all he had to do was play around a BL star to win, which should have been simple enough. All you have to do is go into Monarch Lizard and he Digivolve me. And the more I think about it, the more it's just like, I definitely should have just ended on Ruin mode there. Because cutting him off from Search Rookies would have likely... Like, the thing about Ruin mode is that, like, not only did the play that I did do that helped me set up, what's it called? Extra Asana, right? For more memory to work with during my own turn, and an extra, Black Auto on board to, like, punish him with if he messed things up, or if he just didn't have the kill. But it was greedier, right? But I was thinking that, like, maybe Ruin mode would have been like, okay, I pass 5 for Ruin mode, he gains 2 more off of his dual tamers, so he has, like, 7 memory to work with. And I figured with that much, he almost certainly would have enough space to, like, find what he needs to kill me there. But, like, since he was going to go to 5 anyway, allowing him to play Search Rookies also kind of helps him out in that area too. So I'm thinking maybe in retrospect, the Ruin was more correct. Even though it makes me lose a blocker. The Barcelona regional winner was on 1 purple scramble. That seems like a fine tech. It just said there's like tight space in the deck for techs, and I kind of prioritize the techs that I did go for. I think the purple scramble makes a lot of sense because he's also on Skulbaluki, but I decided that I like Louis more because Louis, I feel like, does a lot of what Skulbaluki is asking for, or is accomplishing, in terms of like allowing you to go for a kill turn on a turn when you're not moving out or raising, because it just lets you move out or raising again. And the deck is generally memory efficient enough that even though it costs overall costs 2 for you to do so, you should usually have enough memory to still like go for the game. Tidamon Skulbaluki feels better in those instances where they pass you to very few memory and you have to like use a 3-cost Asana to sort of play the game. But so far, I haven't had too many instances where this Titus Skulbaluki came up. Like, I used it in my last, like yesterday, in Mario's tournament, but then I realized, oh, I didn't even really need it because I also found my one of Louis. My opinions on Louis versus Skull Taida. You tried both, so you're a big Louis hater? I love Louis. I don't see what... Like, again, it's... Of course, Louis is gonna feel awkward when you don't have enough memory to move up and do things. But the card feels like pretty crazy overall. And in my experience, I actually just have not been using Titus Skulbaluki that much, or Skull Taida. Titus Skull. So it's just between you and me. It's like I guess we have very different experiences with their deck. You've been finding a lot more moments for Titus Skull. I've been finding way fewer moments for Titus Skull. Yeah, Purple Scramble also makes just a lot of sense if you're going for Titus Skull plays. And that might just be it too, right? Like if I drop Louis, go for more Titus Skulls, and go for like a Purple Scramble, Titus Skull plays become more like feasible. Yeah, if I was gonna get Purple Scramble, I would be cutting Louis for Purple Scramble and then adding back in Titus Skulls, but then I have to find more space for Titus Skulls, which I don't like. Because then if I end up having to like... then I probably would want to run like two of them, like you're on, Damien, and then like I'd have to find another thing to cut out the deck, which I'm not a fan of. Like if I have to drop both ruin modes, I feel like I'm gonna feel bad about it because ruin mode comes up a lot as well, in general. You see, I feel the opposite way, Damien. It's like every line I could like lines that I find for Skulltata could have also been done for Louis in my experience. I feel like Skulltata requires more setup because the only way you are gonna, without rush, the only way you're going to kill off of it is if the opponent is at 3. And of course, there's a lot of like decks nowadays that trash their own security that sets you up for that. But like, it kind of like forces you to play in a way that like chips them down to 3 anytime you do anything, right? So that like you can't like say go into a BL star just to remove their board and not chip any damage, because then you won't be able to put them down low enough for a Titus Skull for to be lethal. Louis is about more flexible in that sense. You can just like OTK off of a Louis or kill him from 4. I also love Louis for like sometimes you just play it in the early game. This might be a meme play, but there have been times where I just like, oh, I have Louis in my hand turn 1. Fuck it. Evolve Ghazi Louis immediately to trigger the wind moving on Ghazi. And then just sort of like push, push tempo back into my field on like the early stages of the game. If it's in the stages of the game where they're still like trying to like get pieces together, you sort of like really push pressure on them that doing that. You cut both their blitz, I think that's crazy. But that, though I do get it, right? Yeah, I kind of agree that like their blitz have not been coming up that much right now. But I do think it comes up. Like I think effects like Jupiter are really annoying to play around if you don't use their blitz to de-digivolve. Obviously, you can still like if you have enough effects to use, you can still like play through it, right? You can like force them to use their protection and decode effects, and then delete some more. If you have enough if you do what you said, better effect chaining. But I feel like their blitz like opens up a lot in terms of being able to play around things. And I feel like their blitz is going to be even more important coming in the upcoming formats where you're gonna run into a lot more cards that have like annoying decoder protection effects to deal with. Of course, Middle Empire is not the best example here, since obviously Fragment is going to be an issue, and same with Fragment and Kapurimon are going to be an issue to deal with. But because of Machine Dramon, their blitz is not really necessarily an answer to those either. But you're fast enough that they kind of have to like try to move up and do stuff early. And in that instance, if they just don't have the Machine Dramon, their blitz will help you play around Kapurimon, which I think is like a huge boon in that matchup. I don't know, it just feels like in general, we might need more DDG to play around what we're gonna see in the upcoming formats. SW is a joke of a deck, but that deck also like just completely folds to DDG. Crash Red Button to kill their Decode Body if you need it dead. Yeah. But that's the thing. It makes you require having double fly bullet to out the Jupiter. But I see what you're coming from. It probably is just better to just cut the Dare Blitzes entirely right now. Maybe I can cut one for the 4th copy of Screw Shot. Keeping an extra copy there just so that I have like another option. Maybe I can cut one for cut a Dare Blitz. Cut a Dare Blitz for the 4th Screw Shot. Cut the other Dare Blitz for Chaos Triangular. That could be an option as well. This option count is obviously important too. But yeah, I guess it's another way that you can probably flex cut to fit something like more Titamon Scobalukis. Without Machindra, you can chain Emmy to death as well. Without Air Blitz, but yeah, Air Blitz makes them a chip a joke if they don't drop a Machindra, but they will always drop Machindra. Or Hurricane for Red Bind, 1 image. Yeah, currently on 3 Hurricane, 4 Red Bind, 2 Dare Blitz, 1 image. That could be another option, I guess. I don't know. Option cut is important for all the tuck effects as well, but yeah, I guess adding another image is another option for me, since you get at least trash the images to Asuna from hand. I still think as the meta shifts, we might still be coming back to Dare Blitz at some point in order to play around whatever new is on the table. I'm thinking, maybe this is an unrealistic scenario, but I'm thinking of ways that Dare Blitz can help you play around, say, the new Metal Garu, right? Because if you can de-Digivolve them before they trigger their all-turns, that'd be pretty good for you, since that all-turns is going to be really annoying for BL Star, I think. Obviously, they can also play around it just by using Asuna, which is probably the easiest way to play around it, but then it's like, you know, you'll need to have the Asuna set up, and if they pass you to 5, it's not an option anymore. Thinking things in line of like, if you like move up Sparrow, Tuck, Dare Blitz, don't activate Pagu to not trigger their Metal Garu effect. Then you like Asuna to trash the Dare Blitz, so you can de-Digi them before you evolve, or as you evolve. If Melee was still in the meta, you might still run it. That is a good point, yeah. There's also the factor that you could potentially also just de-Digivolve using Satalamon instead of just using Dare Blitz. Which feels bad because it's like not as good value as like Lady Devi is just generally the better card for the most part. But it is an option. If you really need the de-Digi. So you're right. It might be about time for me to just cut the Dare Blitz entirely for extra hurricanes and for I don't know, Image or Chaos Triangular are good ones. There's gotta be something in the meta that Dare Blitz is gonna come up against. Like, I'd probably say Reboot, but no one's playing Reboot. That deck fell off fast. And it wasn't even that popular at the start either. It was like already not being played, and then it fell off even harder. Which is crazy. I can't see how you would say Analog is better than Image. Obviously, the search off of it is better, but the memory gain, the delay effect on Image is crazy. Because you don't have any self deletions, so the only way you're going to actually use Analog is like when you block with BL Star and die. I guess there are moments where like you could go into Lady Debbie and like end on it because you're just trying to dig for pieces. You're using a draw effect. And then they remove it, you can get something back, which seems kind of nice. I probably personally prefer just a second Image, since it has the flexibility of both being a way to set up memory for future turns and also a way you can, a card you can trash up Asuna to trigger Asuna effect. Skull Titan and dying. I never go for... Every time I go for Skull Titan that doesn't go for game, I lose. It's such a nothing play, IMO. Because, like, you can... Oh, wow, you can, like, go on deletion Lady Debbie spit out of 4, on deletion of Skull Titan spit out of Lady Debbie. But the cards you spit out don't do anything during your opponent's turn. So if you didn't kill them, it's like, okay, cool. The game is fast enough at this point that, like... You know, that being the case, that you didn't end the game, the opponent will probably end you. Maybe that's the thing that's making a huge difference between our games, that you're valuing Skull Titan more. Maybe you're finding those instances where it's coming up for you in instances where it's not a lethal push. Because for me, every time I use it for a non-lethal push, it's mid. Maybe there was like maybe one time I was able to use it to completely clear a really annoying Olympus board that had like Jupiter and Venus and like a bunch of other stuff. But I think I lost that game anyway. I know it's for the mem gain. Are you somehow keeping turn off of Skull Titan to execute? Because that would mean you need to go into like a 6. And then, like, even with Analog, I guess with Analog plus Scope, that's plus 2 memory, so you need to have at least like 2 memory after going into BL Star. I guess I can see that line where if you have enough memory to go evolve Titus Gobaluki, get your checks in, die, keep turn off of memory gain, spit out the Lady Devi, and then you can go for another BL Star plus another Titus Gobaluki. That would require so much memory gain though. Because he only dies if he executes, so you have to pass at least 1 after evolving into the Titan on Skobaluki. And then you need to have enough memory for the Lady Debbie to evolve into their BL Star. And then you need to hold up an Asuna to then evolve back into the Titus Skull Baluki. In your experience, it's been super easy to keep turn off a Titus Skull dying. That's crazy. My opponents do not give me that much memory. I mean, I guess occasionally they do to play around Asuna. Like in desperation plays, but like if they ever do that, I still win. I win the game anyway, right? Without having to do all of that. Not to mention the fact that this deck kills so well that you obviously just don't need to do all that too. You're definitely just not seeing your red binds and enough of your red binds if you're needing to do all those combos to kill off of a double Titus Skull Baluki play. Way easier than it sounds. I'm hesitant to believe, but I can see that you could probably be right. It's just that, like, it also doesn't feel like very necessary. Lady Debbie Bielsa is either image trainer, analog, or astronaut. No, obviously you will need analog at the very minimum. Well, you have scope, I guess. Scope helps you there. Start your turn at 1 at 2. You can't claim for nothing in this deck. I know you claim for nothing, but it's not nothing. At 1 or 2, you can probably go into a BL Star and keep turn, but like you probably be at like 0, maybe 1 if you've seen enough of your Hurricane Screw Shots. And I don't think you're going to be keeping turn after a Titus Skull out when you do that, especially if you only have like 1 analog. Not unless you like have like, I don't know, 3 Asunas on board, then you're basically not actually starting at 1 or 2, you're starting at like 3 or 4, which is a big difference. Actually, if you have like 3 Asunas, you're basically starting not at like 3 or 4, you're basically starting at like 6. Because each Asuna is practically 2 memory, maybe even more. Maybe even like 3 memory, depending on how well you use your Hurricane Screw Shots. Alright, maybe at some point, I'll try double Titus Skull and see if I can pull off the double Titus Skull plays you're mentioning. But like, you know, I'll trust you on that. I'll try it. I'll try it at some point. But so far, I'm doing well without using much of Titus Skull at all. So each Asuna has 3 memory. Yeah, if you have everything, of course. Those games you just don't see Hurricane Screw Shot feels like, man. Alright. We are now 6 minutes past overtime and everyone has reported. The next round has to start like basically any minute now. Also, why does it say 2-0? Should we say 1-0 here? Michael, our eagle, needs to click the button to go to next round already. I'm definitely gonna take your advice on playing the 4th Hurricane Screw Shot though, putting down another Dare Blitz. But I'm seeing the vision at the very least that Dare Blitz Digivolve is not coming up nearly as much as we realistically need it to right now. Not in the current meta state. Table 5. I got down paired. There's a guy with a tie. Hello.
Hello. How you going, man?
Doing pretty good.
I just got one die.
That sounds good to me. Anybody like to cut?
Just half's fun for me.
Sounds like good.
For all
Sounds good.
games.
Same here. Yep, same here.
Rolled a 6.
Roll a 3, so you're first.
Bam. Bam. Bam.
That's
Yeah,
a hand,
no.
I think. Kinda. Yeah, I'll keep it. Be worse.
Half cut. Bam. 5. 3, 4, 5. Good luck, man. Have some fun.
Have fun.
Ooh. One more. Well, able for 2 into Logie. Sure. Okay.
Fine. Hatch. I'll love a Sparrow. I'm gonna drop a 4-cost Asuna, give you 2.
Go with that. Move up. Use main to link craft. For 1. Swipe will draw me a card. Then I'll trash 1 for craft to draw 2. We'll just swing 9k 1 check.
Check. 12k BL star.
And then we'll hard play gotcha for 3, top 3. We will take Tamer and gotcha and Karis the bottom. Okay.
Draw. Up. Trash bed bind, gain 1. Draw 1. 3. Pheromone effect. A red bind. Draw. Effect of Hagu evolve into Scoutmon for free. Draw. Effect of Scoutmon. Maybe I'll start again. Memory. For 3 Toyagu. 3. Take the scope. Suspend Asana. By trashing Red Bind Trigger, will evolve Toyagu into Scope for 1. Draw. Resolve Red Bind Trigger effect to delete 7k or lower Gachmon.
Yep.
Then will Scope-Mon effect tuck underneath Scope-Mon to gain 1. And then I'll play another Asana for 4 to give you 3.
Draw turn, hatch. Got you in the back, draw. Let's just go. Engage for 3, top 3. Take boot. There's the rest. God grade for 2. Draw a card.
Spend. Draw 1. Another hurt. Have to be 1. Oh god. Play Hagu for 3. Effect. 3. Up to Lady Devi. And awesome. Ready for 2. Draw. Card. Hurricane
Yep.
shot, not use an option, we'll just go to gain the memory, go to 0.
Yep.
Suspend up. Transfer Blitz to evolve this Toyagu to scope for 1. Draw. Scope effect will tuck Hurricane under Lady Devi to gain a memory. To trigger Pagumon effect to evolve into Bielstar for 1. Draw. Bielstar effect will use the Bind Red trigger from sources to trash your top security. And then trash the Hurricane Screw Shot to gain a memory. Going back to 0. And then we'll end on Ruin, giving you 5.
Yeah, that makes sense. Draw. Stay in raising. Cyber engage. Progressive 2, play Logi. 6k. Now 1. Use effect to link for 1. Effect of Logi. No tamers, play a dual tamer. Effect, we will. Yeah, I need to trash something. Trash gotcha to draw 2 from Lootcraft. App fuse into boot. Boots effect will. Do I link craft again, or do I link something else? I'll suspend that. I think I will just do that. For 2, that'll suspend 2. Get rid of those though. I don't believe so. I can't use that now anyway. I guess I can. Link for free. Suspend. Link for suspend.
Don't take too much time, Shogun.
Yeah.
It's a long time for one action.
Alright. We'll just link for 1. Effect will suspend Shine. Both tamers can't be unsuspended from shut. And then we'll app fuse. No. Let's hit hidden potential. Suspend this to evolve for 4 less. Draw. Effect. Link boot. Not unsuspending, bottom deck, ruin mode. And then I will red card for 2, become immune to options. Put your 1. Best I got.
Is you get a reboot.
Yeah, immune to Digimon effect. Blocker piercing.
Turn. Gazi with moving. Okay. Got Agu evolve into Black Shadow for free. It's T.
Yep. Is it just DDG, or can it be
DDG and
bounced,
bottom
or
decking. Yeah, can't be DDG or bounced. The card that can use bind red from hand. Trash your security.
trashing top? Good trash, cyber engage.
And we'll trash Hurricane to gain 1, leaving you at 3. Go ahead. Or leaving you at 2. You got a 3 off of your team.
Leave it 2. Alright. Draw for turn. Move up. Start a main. You have a Digimon and gain 1 from Dual Tamer. Let's go tap Tamer, link from sources. We'll link here into Logi for 0. Swipe draws 1. Gotcha when linked. If I have one of your Tamers, can play the Haru memory setter. And then Logi will suspend your Bellstar. I was using now a ready card again on reboot. Swing security. Sorry, not security. We'll swing into Bellstar. When attacking, we'll link from hand. Get rid of boot. Link Gossipy. Unsuspend reboot. Gossipy effect. Get back. Logi. Effective Haru will suspend him and draw a card from linking, and then it'll be plus 7, 19k into Bellstar piercing, immune to Digimon effects, and options.
Well, I will still counter timing trash red bind to delete the Gachmon.
Yep, delete 7k or less. That's correct, yeah, 7k.
Correct, 7k.
And then
piercing
2
2
checks.
checks.
Yep.
Black Gato and Sparrowmon.
I'm gonna link for 1 into on. Go to 0. Suspend one of your level 4s. I believe they're both the same.
They're both
And then we'll
exactly
swing
the same.
into one of them, piercing. Yeah, piercing.
It was 12k at their Asuna.
Yep. And then we'll link for 2. Gossipy again. Gossipy will get me back. On. Yours at 2.
Time
Reboot.
phase.
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
So, a 1. Does back draw. Lady Debbie. Draw. Effect. Hurricane to draw. Okay. Suspend. Two. One off the hurricane. Hailstar effect. Use bind red. Crash security.
Fuel tamer. 2 security left.
Suspend. Fine to evolve Bielstar X for free. On Evo, use another bind red from hand to trash your security. Second one,
Yep.
Digivolving effect. Trash 2 sources to trash the last security.
Yep.
Swing the Bielstar X.
Yep. Block.
Dies. Lady Debbie on deletion plays Scopemon. Scopemon tuck Hurricane to gain 1.
Mhm.
And then Louis. Swing for game.
Thing of a game, Louis per game, got me. Very good.
I was way ahead of memory there. I found the line.
That was very well done.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine that plays Reboot, and I asked him, why do you prefer EPS over red card? And it's like specifically for this reason.
Yeah. EPS is great against Glowing Dawn. It literally kills them. They can't do anything.
Yep.
But against this matchup, it does nothing.
I mean, it stops me from using red bullet to kill you.
Yeah, it does, but then I can't kill you because if I hit one option card in security, depending on what it is, then reboot's gone. And I don't believe it stops. It doesn't stop you from just trashing them either, so they get their effect that way too. Because it's not used,
Mhm.
so you can still do
For
that.
pros
I
and
will go
cons,
first.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, it also doesn't stop like security as well, which is the biggest thing. That's pretty nice. Keep that.
Yeah, I can keep that, I think. Here you go. Good luck, have fun.
You too, man.
I heard you say Mark
Hatch.
first. I know you first, yeah.
I'm first, yeah. I'm on
Right.
the back draw. Loggy for 2. Draw. You go.
Hmm. I'll take the trash. Boy, draw 2.
Alright, draw for turn. Stay in raising. Gotcha for 3. Top 3. We'll take reboot craft and reset at the bottom. Then keep it on the back to shut for 3. Go for it.
Bottom. Go. Red bind. Up Gazi, you look at top 3. Bind to 1. Trigger Pagumon effect. Evolve Satella for 1. As to effects of Satella, first I will trash Red Bind to DGG Evolve 1. Red Bind effect will delete. Then I'll use the second effect to tuck the Red Bind back in to become immune to DDG and bouncing.
Yep.
Evolve Yellstar for 3, going to 0 draw. Effect. Use the Red Bind from sources to trash your security.
Good grade.
I'm gonna put you to 1 by going to BL Star X, draw. We'll trash the Red Bind and BL Star from source to trash your top security and just leave you at 1.
Yep. Very good. Draw for turn. Move up. Swing. I don't think I can do that. I've really got my choices here. Hit any of those, they die. So link for 1. Draw 1 from swipe. Effect will suspend Toy Argue. and then Beelstar X can't evolve. Yep. Swing into Toy Argu. Effect. Will link. Oh, I can link from trash. Nothing in trash. Link Logi suspends Beelstar X.
Piercing? No piercing.
No piercing. Um. Evolve for 4. Draw. Effect. Evolve. Link Keras from hand. Do not unsuspend. You'll go.
Reboot? Or
Reboot.
unsuspend phase, you can
Yep.
reboot.
Yep.
Draw. Match. Oh, Gazi back.
It's a good time. 15 minutes.
Of Lady Devi.
Yep.
Trash it. You use Fly Bullet for 3. And to delete. Right
Keras to
line.
protect. We'll get Logi. Get rid of Logi for protect. With Keras'
Then-
ability.
Then we'll Arts Evo, draw, and then we'll use their Blitz from sources to then delete the reboot again.
Yeah.
You go have fun.
Draw. Even the back. Draw. I have to do that. Oh, well, it is what it is. 3. Two. Effect, link, watch for 0, no tamer to play, watch effect, Bellstar can't attack players, and then I'll just use red guard, protect it from options. You go.
Okay. Find red trigger to trash security.
Yep.
Second effect will 2 to delete trash.
Just swing and swing.
Swing and swing, yeah. See if there's anything in there.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
No, there's nothing. No traps in
Anything
this
of like a
tape.
backup plan in case there is something. Like, play the trash 3 times, but if I had scope, I could have, but
GG's, man. Where are my fives at? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Oh, 4. Okay, they're all just chilling together. That's great. No Bootmon.
come on.
No Bootmon. Yeah. Also, just for HPD, I had the option to. Also, no red. No red sucks. No red card. Alright. Good luck in the next couple of rounds, man.
Luck to you as well. Air Blitz kind of came up there, but not really. Because I could have, I think I had, I don't know if I had another BL star, but it was basically just acting as a second BL star. But I was thinking of a way where like maybe I don't need it for some reason, but like double deleting worked there because he didn't have God Grey Unleashed set up. You mentioned earlier, or we were talking about EPS earlier, and I think maybe that's like maybe the one valid reason you'd want their blitz is if you're up against EPS reboot, because then you can just sort of like tuck their blitz, trash their blitz to DDG them, rinse repeat, and then Redbind would kill, depending. Not always, because Redbind only kills like 7k, and because Lynx tend to give a lot of DP, a level 4 with like a level 5 link in it is enough, because then it'll be like 8k or so. Or no, they'll be like 10k, depending on which ones. So you don't kill them with Redbind unless you can like really their blitz them down to a rookie, which just doesn't seem very feasible for most lines. Obviously, yeah, with the red card, then their blitz doesn't matter here. But I'm thinking like there should be people who are on EPS, and against EPS, their blitz should be a bit more applicable, but it probably won't even be enough. It might be like if they go EPS and it's just like, oh, yep, I lose this one. Go next. Oh yeah, Godgrade won't able to stop like Lady Debbie, yeah. But EPS would. Yeah, against EPS, their blitz maybe has an application, but like not really. Now that I think about it. It feels like we're only running like their blitz for like the really like, obscure scenarios that almost never come up. So it definitely feels like a very cuttable card. I'm gonna I'll think a moment about this. Maybe he has some input. Like maybe like the one like thing you can say about Dare Blitz is its security effect, but its security effect actually is kind of not great this format because it deletes based on play cost during words during dual card format. It also deletes the lowest, which can also be kind of a pain that it's not going to be good enough there. Redbind is the better security check. And for deleting small stuff, Hurricane is the better security check. I feel like the one time their Blitz actually came up for me was in Angels matchup, actually. Because I was able to have it underneath a... Like, I was able to efficiently make a BL Star pass turn to 1 with a Dare Blitz underneath. And it made it so they really couldn't swing their Hegismon for the Nyaramon effect. Right? Because it's like, oh, now I can counter timing trash their Blitz, de-Digivolve, and then block, and then guarantee that they lose their body off that. To an extent, Redbind can accomplish a similar thing. It just won't be able to delete the guy that's swinging with the block because of the... Well, you could. It's just like you can... Yeah, Redbind does the same thing, really. It was just extra copies at that point. Hurricane demolishes Angels. They will always have 500 memory. There's no way. What are they talking about in mod chat right now? Taste of Victory is asking Omen to do his workout form? Okay. That's the thing about Angels, man. That it's frustrating to play against. You can choke them to as much as you want, but they'll effectively gain 4 free memory off of not even 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 memory off of Patamon plus Nyaro. So it's like they're basically unchokeable. Unless they don't see the Pada, or if Pada doesn't hit, which is like, you know, another story, but like... That's the thing about Angels. You either high roll with that deck or you're losing. Because it becomes way easy to stop them the moment they just don't hit it. They don't really have much of a fight back, right? If they like establish a board and you clear it, then it's like, cool. The best they can ask for is like if they've also established Asuna plus Asuna and or Hiroko's to like try to rebuild. And their only disruption mid attacks is the DDG on Shaco. But if you can establish a blocker that doesn't get hurt by that, then you can, you know, stop enough damage to stop their OTK. And once that happens, it's just like, okay, cool, time to kill them. I'm not really worried about Angels unless they turn to OTK me, personally. Yeah. That's why I think, like, most of the format is generally fine. I feel like what's strong right now is kind of, like, because just the meta is the way it is. Like, yeah, Bielstar and Glowing Dawn feel really good right now. Well, Glowing Dawn is actually underperforming really hard. But yeah, Bielstar is like the best, but I don't really like think it's like necessarily ban-worthy because it could probably fall off the meta with a bit of meta shifts. Angels is the only one that's like you can't really account for that because it doesn't really win off of playing the game, it just high rolls you. Like Bielstar can also high roll, which kind of sucks, but it's like they don't need to high roll to win. It comes into things with multi-protections or interruptions like Callus, EX111 Medusa, Mirror, or playing around Lady Debbie effect or Millie. Well, Millie's not in the meta. Surprisingly, you have not run into the Mirror somehow. I don't know how. But I can see it being important to the Mirror. But you also have Satella if you want to de-Digivolve in that Mirror. And they also could have Satella themselves. I guess the same thing can be said for Callus, but I guess like having extra D-Digi would be nice to deal with Callusmon. What do you think? Are you able to play through Callus without Dare Blitz, Demon? Is that like maybe the one thing? You can't remove a great tool for rogue matchups because you'll fuck yourself randomly? I guess that could be it, right? Maybe it's just like depending on where we're playing, you're not running into like enough rogue matchups that you randomly lose to with again without their blitz. If you don't have DDG, you're not lethaling through a bear's board. To be honest, I feel like it's easier to play through bears with Satella than it is with Dare Blitz. You first playtested in 3M, you didn't EX7 BT24 decks, and 3M lost there. That could be fair, yeah. It does feel like it's a struggle against, whatchamacallit, Olympus control. Because Venus plus Minerva plus whatever else is just like a really annoying board to handle and kill through. Bears is probably 3M's most free matchup. You don't need their blitz to clear and win Bears. That's crazy. I'm gonna post that to them. That might just be difference of opinion. But I can see that, right? You have Retao, right? So even if they battle you, well, they did Digi first. I don't know. I feel like with Satella, you can deal with it without Dare Blitz. Save Pagu to go into Bielstar X so that when they de-digi you, you keep your on deletions. If you save Pagu for Bielstar X, they de-digi will evolve you to Lady Debbie, don't they? Because it's de-digi evolve 2, right? Is it de-digi evolve 2 or de-digi evolve 1? It's de-digi evolve 1. Oh, it is only de-digi evolve 1. But then the problem there is that you have to save Pagu for Callus, or for Bielstar X. Because again, it's sounding like your opponents are giving you way more memory than you should be having. You evolve it with effect a lot in Bielstar, but I feel like you're gonna trigger Callus long before you can use Pagu to go into Bielstar X, right? The funny way to play around Callus is just like it's gonna be forced to be used if you like Asuna for anything, so then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Wait. You block, then retail. Play themselves out, yeah. Body. Is it time for the next round yet? No. We're still waiting on Able 2. There, yeah. You can do it that way. Yeah, you're saying you have ways to play around Callus without Dare Blitz, which I agree with, to be honest. Besides just like that Bielstar X play, which I feel is pretty resource intensive and very memory heavy as well. I don't know, you can force Callus effect with an Asuna. Great Grizz tends to suck into you if you have Retail. You can... Satella is also an option that DDG evolves Callus without even using Dare Blitz. And also protects you against DDG. They're guaranteed that if they battle you, you can still, like, Retail them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how bears would be an issue, to be honest. I'm surprised that deck is doing as well as it does, considering I just feel like that deck just shouldn't be doing this well. I feel like it's not that hard to stop. Anyway, I gotta go fight my mat round. YOLO.
Hello. Alrighty. How would you like for me to cut?
That's fine.
Yep. Same for me for the whole thing.
Sounds good.
Okay. 1 dice, 2 dice.
I got 2 if you want to do 2.
Sure, we can do 2. 10.
Six.
Okay.
I'll mulligan.
Ooh. It's, I'll keep.
That half was good the whole time. Half.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
And then set up. You ready to start? Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck. I'll hatch Pagu. I'll Toyagu in the back draw. And I'll set you to 4 with Asuna.
Okay. Draw. Hatch my own. Pagu. All
Okay.
Pharaoh in the back.
Yesterday's ally is today's enemy.
Let's go. Black Gato. Oh. Let it rethink. We'll just go Asuna. Give you 2.
Draw for turn. Stay in the back. Trigger Asuna's ability. I'm gonna trash Star X to draw a card. Gain 1. Go to 3. I'm just going to. Oh shit. I thought I had something else. Play 3, drop Asuna, go to 0. Discarding Sparrow, draw 2. And then I'm going to set you to 3 with Kazi. Kazi's gonna grab 2-hand. Lady Devi, bottom deck to rest. Go ahead.
Black Gato, start of main. Lady Devi to gain 1, draw 1. Auto effect, BL start for 1. Draw. Effect use bind grid trigger. Security. Swing when a Black Auto tuck Hurricane to draw, then hit when an unsuspend. Tuck 12.
Durblitz, delete.
No play cost.
What the fuck? You're right. You're good.
Ruin.
Okay. Well, that sucks. Draw for turn. Start a main. I'm going to discard Gazi. Draw a card. Kano. I'm going to 4. Guess deleting ruin mode here would be nice. I might die in the process. Let's go Scope Mon for 2. Draw. And Lady Dovey, set you to 1.
Just lava. Just saw the better player. The ruin, like the hurricane, draw. One check at 15.
Awesome.
Self and recover. Heavy on deletion. He'll do the play. Heavy. For effect will get me my asana. Tablets. Or trash tablets of heavy. Suspend. For solve up as a go at 1 for ruin.
Where is my Black God? Draw.
You already have 3 tamers anyway.
True, but wish I could play through this board. Promote Lady Dovey on there. Start a main Asna. Going to trash Asna to draw a card. Gain 1. Go to 2. Trash Sparrow for the second one. Draw a card. Gain one. Go to 3. So many things I wish I had, and I do not. Such as a Beelstar. Wouldn't that be nice? Tap this Asana. We're gonna discard Arcane Screw Shots. Evolve for 3 into Beelstar X, and maybe nothing really happens here. Draw for Evolution. Beelstar X's ability is gonna let me use an option. Going to use
The play cost before you hover over that there blitz. Sorry, I can slightly see it.
No, it's fine. So, no, it wasn't my intention to kill your stack because I can't really do it.
I'll use it to tuck it,
Only way I
maybe.
can Yeah, no, it's issues. I don't have any other Three Muskets trait cards here either.
Yikes.
Let's just go next game.
Fair enough,
This
yeah.
is not great.
It's not going good
If
here.
I had a Star, wee bit different story. Oh, there it is, 2 cards away. I will go second and see what happens. Maybe I'll draw something optimal. Okay. Well, this is.
Oh, who'd you say was going first?
You're first. You are first.
Uh, hmm.
I mean, if I lose, I lose, so I'll keep it. Could be worse. Could be a lot better. Could be worse.
I feel like this is keepable but risky.
Risky. My hand is keepable because there's just a rookie in there.
Keeping it. It could.
Okay.
I don't want to mulligan into a hand of all options. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're first. You're first.
I'm first. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hatch. I'm gonna go Asana, Trash, Belgato, draw 2.
That's very fucking strong start. Okay. Draw for
No rookie
turn.
though.
Hatch. That's okay. He'll just play out Blackout and go full combo. Alrighty. Go Sparrow on the back. Draw. Oh, look, I have 70 Toyaku. That's great. Toyaku for 3. Go to 0. Top 3. Cool. Let's
Nice.
grab Star and Durblitz to hands. Then, here, another Toyaku. Switch it to 3. Oh, I need an Asadon. I also need a Black Gato. Oh,
That happened.
fun. We'll get a Black Gato and see what happens. Go ahead.
Gato. Blackout. Effect. Play another. Asana. They'll start to draw 2.
Mm-hmm. You get a rookie. 6 straws, essentially. Yep, Toyakumon Rookie Rush it is.
Oh. use just label it again. Eight a play. I'm using it, it's not in hand order, so I can't place itself. Place it by
Okay.
3.
Draw. Lovely. Promote Sparrow. Trigger Sparrow's main effects. Putting their Blitz under. To draw. Let's use the effect of Agumon here. I really wish I grabbed that Asuna earlier. That's crazy. Going to Black Gato for free. Will I top deck Asuna? Oh, I top deck Asuna. Cool, 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 cool. I'm not dead. Cool. Um, that's a little rough too. I'm just gonna fly bullet your. Actually, no, does this even work at level? Yeah, it does. Fly bullet your stack. Art Stitch of all draw. Nothing to use. You're at 3.
Back to Black Gato and play another 3-cost Asuna. I'll trash. Of all. Image.
Oh, more Asunas.
Evil. Trash it to use the fly bullet. 3. Deleting your guy. We'll touch the there. It's 5.
Draw. At start of main, discard Scotemon. Draw a card, gain a memory. Go to 6. Alrighty. We can finally start playing the game. Gazimon, draw. What a fun little back and forth this is. Toyagu for 3. Go to 3. Top 3. Well, that's. These are choices. Well, this is mandatory. I'll do Beelstar, Bible, and Gundra on Luxtilla. Oh, what do I got in trash? Blackado. Tap the Tamer. Discard the Beelstar Fly Bullets. Evolve for 1 into Blackado. Draw for Evolution. Blackado effect will play out the second Asna. Tap the second Asna, discarding Hurricane Screw Shots to go into from hand. Lady Devi for 2. Draw. Effects will tuck in Hurricane Screw Shot to draw a card. Next, I'll trash the Hurricane Screw Shot to Fly Blitz your Beelstarmon stack, putting their Blitz underneath. To Arts Digivolve, draws for 3. I'll gain 1 back off of Hurricane Screw Shot. On Evolve, I'm going to use Bind Red Trigger to trash top security. Gazumon goes underneath, and that is it for me. You're 2.
Deletion was pending from your effects, so the Deviant deletion play out Blackado, Blackado effect play out Asuna. Worthy. 3. Pick up that red vine. Turn. Dash. Go up. 2. Now we can pause in for scope. Scope can tuck under Lady Devi to gain 1 go to 2. Track training for Yellstar. Use bind red trigger to trash security.
Yep.
Trash hits to unsuspend the Digivolve you. Then I'll retuck that Dare Blitz to draw a card.
Mhm.
One check at 12.
12.
12. On deletion. Auto. Auto play out Asuna. Awesome. X2. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh yeah, good. 3.
You are indeed what you say cooked now, so. Alright. Unsuspend. Draw. Promotes. Me, top 3. Blind red trigger to hand. Unblock those 2. Start a main, Asuna. We'll discard Gazi, draw again. Discard Asuna, draw again. Go to 4. You don't have any blockers. Tap Asuna. I'm going to discard Hurricane Screwshot from my hand. Evolve into Lady Beelstar for 2. Draw. Beelstar effect's gonna use not from hand. Bind red trigger from source, trash top security. Goes right back underneath. And then evolve into X for 1. Draw, use bind red trigger from hand, trash top security. Use its on evolve effect, trash 2, delete, trash top security. And then swing, trash 2, trash top security. Game 3. What a fun bricky game that was. It's kind of funny. Sit there and see which Beelstar can live. Alrighty, your choice.
I'll go first.
$17. Your call.
Half cut.
No, your turns.
Yeah, I'm going first. I said.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
That might be me. I believe the thing.
Okay, this is a brick, so I'll mulligan. There was a rookie, but that was a Toyagumon. We do not keep Toyagumon. Last time I kept Toyagumon, I got hit by Ruinbend. Alrighty. Okay, good luck.
Go like one. Go ahead. And win. Four, go ahead.
Drop. Hatch. See what I got. Hey, it's a Toyagumon. Go Sparrow. Draw. Toyaga for 3. Top 3. Wow. It's kind of neat, these cards, but bottom deck scope. Get Trigger and Toyagu. Set you to 2 with Toyagu. Wow, that's Black Gato and Libelt. Go ahead.
Or feels like the Black Gato to then play Asuna. I should there too. Oh,
Okay.
didn't know
Draw for turn. That's fair. Sparrow, start a main. Hurricane Spear Shot from hand. Draw. Effect of Pagu. Go into Black Gato for free. Draw. Effect of Black Gato. Playing out 4-drop Asuna for free. Tap Asuna, strip the Hurricane Screw Shot here to go into Lady Dovey for 2. Draw for Evolution, gain 1 from the Screw Shot, Lady Dovey effect. I'm going to tuck. Leaving you at 1 is probably better than anything else here. But no, I'm gonna tuck the Hurricane Screw Shot from trash to draw a card. Next, I'm going to evolve for 3 into Beelstar. Draw for Evolution. Use its ability to use Bind Red Trigger to trash top security. Bind Red Trigger, trash Bind Red Trigger. I'm then gonna use the secondary effect. Beelstar. Killing your Black Gato doesn't do much here, I guess. But it's probably better than leaving it alive. So yeah, I'll trash Bind Red Trigger, delete your Black Gato. You're at 1.
I bullet here. Back. Find red, delete, die. Your on deletion is pending as I arts digivolve. Draw, effect. Use Hurricane Screw Shot to delete with Toyagu, and trash the bind red to delete the other Toyagu. And then you'll get to do your on deletion.
Yep. Play out of Black Auto effects on play. 3 cost Asuna on play. Discarding Tello, draw 2. That's good. I'm at 4, start a main, bomb like Asuna. To play out Pheromone from trash. Unsuspend. Drop. Fetch. Start a main, trigger Asuna, discard 3, drop, draw. Gain, go to 5. Pheromone effect. We're gonna tuck Hurricane Screw Shot underneath Black Gato to draw a card. You're at 4 security, no on deletion on your stack. Spare on the back, draw. Tap Tamer, discarding Hurricane Screw Shots to go into Lady Dovey for 2. Go down to 3. Drop effect on evolve. We'll be putting in a bind red trigger to draw a card. Trashing Hurricane Screw Shot. To use Fly Bullet for 3. Go down to 0. Deleting your Veil Star. Tucking in a different Hurricane Screw Shot to Art Stitch Evolve. Draw for Evolution. Gain 1 from the Hurricane Screw Shot. On evolve of Veil Star, I'm gonna use Bind Red Trigger, trashing top security. Goes underneath. Go into X for 1, go to 0. Draw effects, use Bind Red Trigger, trash top security.
You got it.
GG's. What a fiesta that was. Oh, look, scopes and goes. Was there like a very optimal play you were thinking about doing that turn? Or
Game
was
2,
that the...
Game 2, there was a... Me swinging was unnecessary and I had a better play. I didn't think about the fact that I didn't have like actual real follow-up in the case I did die to security there.
That's very fair. That's fair. Yeah.
I just needed to not swing, go into BL Star X to clear the board, and then go ruin.
Yeah, lost the first one, on the second, on the third. Yeah. How many rounds are we playing?
Let's see. It should be probably just gonna be 4 rounds. It's gonna be 4.
I think it's 4.
Fortunate marshmallow. Just cool, and so someone's gonna tear down, unfortunately.
For sure. It'll be interesting.
Really hoping to get this one to be his ticket back in the finals. Oh, he's always got the LCQ.
And I barely play online events, so I don't have a chance of getting in.
Yeah, you have to play at least 5. It's on your
Yeah.
top 5 scores.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get your regional or Nats invite?
Yeah, I got it a while ago. With
Oh,
I got second with Millie in like an early online regional.
okay. Was this before or after the good? Actually, I guess this should be before since they didn't give out the uncut sheet until Peoria, I think.
You have the uncut. There was a one
Okay.
online event that was giving it away.
Oh,
for
the
second.
one, okay, the one regional before Peoria then, right? Or was it even before that?
I believe it was definitely before Peoria. It wasn't before. It was before this format. It was like
Okay,
It was either 81 or I'm pretty sure it was 81 format. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because that was the format that was won by. It was the regional that was won by Alteres Ping Pong.
Yeah, just get lucky. Just get lucky until you win. And hope and pray you don't get LTK between. In a format where Mars 1 exists, I don't think Alteres is very playable right now. Wish we kept going with the 81 format for a wee bit longer. I did enjoy that format.
Okay, with this format because I'm having fun with the BL Star deck.
Yeah, we're having fun with the Beer Star deck. The people we're facing are not having fun against the Beer Star deck. They'll
That's
be
on
like,
them.
oh, what bullshit is this? How are you going to level 6 every fucking turn? I was like, I don't know, just this tamer's busted.
I like it. Those tools.
Or if they pair ban Asna and Scotemon, they might solve the issue. Pair banning these two might just completely slow down this deck enough for it to be somewhat of less of a threat.
I feel like personally, this deck feels really strong, but it feels very perilous. I feel like we just barely have all the combination of good stuff for the deck to be the strongest right now. Like
Yeah.
if we limit even like the slightest thing, I think the deck falls off immediately.
No, for sure. Like if Scotemon gets touched, then our consistency of getting up there is destroyed completely.
Yeah, there's not really a
Asna gets
replacement for
touched, this
him.
deck is just dead.
Yep, Red Bun gets touched, it's dead. The All-Star X, maybe he can get away with just playing the one and praying.
You mean sack your opponent with a 1 Star X? Be like, ah, you got
Yeah.
you got sacked. I mean, I play 2 in my deck, so it's like sometimes I want to see it, sometimes I don't. Gundramon just a 1-up for the mirror. But yeah, we'll see what they do. I don't think there's any ban lists happening for a wee bit. Maybe after
At least not until
Worlds.
after the next set.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Shimbao's gonna do a lot of impacting the meta. The new
I
set.
don't think it's going to impact too much. Maybe it will. Maybe I'm underestimating it. But
I think the
deck's-
TV deck is insane.
I think it's okay. Like it's
Or the option is stupid.
the option. The only thing good about TB to me is just the Susano.
Oh, no, I mean, getting Susano out is a wee bit difficult, but the TB
TB, not
archetype
really.
has the option of playing out anything when something leaps or something. So you can like just replay out a level 6 with the option.
Sure, but good decks can probably play through that, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Or just ignore it or whatever. Oh, maybe not Kaguya because of the blocker retells, but like I think that part is like okay. I think the real good part is Susan.
I think Susano's the most broken part. Let me reread that card.
Once you assembly, you just drop it, wipe an entire board with with board wide DP minus 15 or 18k. Then you get to trash security and recover one, and then he dies and spits out a bunch of bodies.
Mill? Does this
TB?
deck mill enough for you to be assembly? It's assembly 9. Oh no, assembly 8.
Assembly 8, yeah, and you climb up a stack, and then you execute, so you delete, and you also have draw discard off Hanima inherit and Kokeshi inherit. You get there fairly
Okay, so
quickly.
So 9. So you play this for what?
And you have analog too, of course. So the only issue is like
So you
getting enough
place
unique
yourself
names
first.
from testing, and you get there more than soon enough. And then people basically cannot build any board against you because you just wipe it immediately with a board wide, unless it's like a effect protected, of course.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see how expensive all these cards will be. I really don't know.
So Sano is good, and the other best card in that set I would say is Metal Garu. Maybe like single-handedly the best card in the set is Metal Garu.
You mean the Metal Garurumon that's gonna get banned because it makes a new fucking loop? Infinite loop?
Doesn't make it. It's showing an infinite loop. The card is
There's
just
a
good.
DNA in loop. In the church chat, someone posted it. So you play one of the Mad Leomons that. Does this guy kill himself at the end of the turn? Something kills the stack. You decode out the Metal Guru, not Metal, the Were Guru, and the Mad Leo will come back out via its own on-deletion effect. And then you just DNA and do it again and again and again, apparently. Let me look up what Mad Leo actually does.
Yeah, it's end of attack, delete this guy to play level 4, I believe. Yeah, so you get some decoy to then play out. Imagine that the play here is that you have like a Garu and then a Mad Leo, you DNA into Weregar, Sling evolve into it is decoding. That is
Yeah, decodes
evolve
anything.
into your
Except battle.
Garu, do the Metal Garu effect, do your check end of attack self to or decode out the self. I mean, I guess you technically can infinitely do that as long as you need to get back Weregaru every time you do so. So you need to draw Weregaru each time, and it also costs 1 memory every time. So it's not quite infinite. So sounds like an okay infinite, but like I don't think that's what makes the card good. I think the card is just a good card. Trip sources, then bottom decks can assembly it anytime, so you can just drop it whenever. And the stun effect is great. It's anytime any Digimon is played or evolved, stun. Played into Diana, you already know that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
It just stalls the game
Okay.
out until you can find your kill line.
All these Gurumon players can finally play a pure line again, somewhat.
Nah, it'll be played in Middle Empire and VB, but Garu needs more tools.
Yeah. We need to go back to actual tribal decks. Alrighty, I'm gonna go wash up for a bit. I'll see y'all later.
That you're saying BT25 decks are low power, and like I agree that like part of what makes Bielstar so good right now is just that the meta is super favorable for her, but like the data doesn't really like match those expectations that that BT25 is low power. Like consistently, like the only decks that are topping are BT25 stuff. Plus, like, occasionally you have, like, the other decks slip in the top, but, like, overwhelmingly the data is in favor of, like, the newer decks, right? think we were having this conversation with Zenitsu in the pod yesterday, right? What's doing well right now? It's like consistently, it's like the top like 6 decks: 3M, Angels, Volcanus, Jupiter, Bears, and Glowing Dawn are like significantly doing way better than everything else. But I probably can't really say that BT25 is low power or anything. It's just a good meta for 3M. And yeah, I can see that like maybe if we go back to like everyone playing 81 decks, then 3M might struggle, but I don't think it would be entirely a struggle. Because that could just like hold up in the back and like hope for an OTK. Not the most consistent one. I don't think I have to like necessarily. I mean, I guess like a lot of these decks you're mentioning are either OTKing faster or like hard to interact with. Medusa sounds annoying to deal with, but dying to 4, this will be the last round.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
How you doing, man? Hey, let me cut it.
Half is fine.
And half for you for the rest of the game. It's fine. Doo-doo. And 1 dice of 2.
Got 2 on me if you want to do 2.
Okay.
9.
1 and 2. 3.
I'm first then.
Okay, this is my hand. Oh my god, I don't know if I should keep risk it. I risk it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Alright. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Start hatch. Gazi. Point. Crush. Gazi to draw.
3, draw, hatch. Okay. Go to Bearmon, draw. You know what? Debo to Filemon for 2. Yeah, draw. Pass. Yeah, 3.
Top 3. I get the toy.
Yep.
Turn. Move up. 3. Occurred. Trigger Pagumon effect, go into Black Auto for free. Auto effect. Awesome. Free. Hurricane. 2 shot just to gain them. Hurricane. Evolve Yellstar for 3. Use Crash a Hurricane. Part 2, I mean.
Okay,
Part 2.
I was confused. You said two. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Shuffle turn. Mana 2. Don't have memory set up, but you could do that. Restore. I was staying raising, and I'm going to Unslash for 3. Put you at 1 to evolve your Beastar by 2, and it took this under here. And go ahead.
Evolve. To affect Lady Debbie, they'll start for 1. For Evo, we will use Bind Red Trigger from the hand, trash your security, then we'll trash Hurricane to gain back 1 and leave you at 2.
Draw. Let's see. Gear start is 12.
12, yeah.
Damn. We still have that fact pending. We could do that. And you are. Yeah, that was trigger. Huh. Tricky here. I guess I'll just hope for the best. T-Bar here for 3. Draw, put that 1.
Bielstar, when attacking, use Bind Red Trigger from sources to trash top security. And
Yep.
we'll go Black God to affect Tuck. Crash Hurricane to unsuspend and gain 1, putting it at 2. 1 check at 12.
Coliseum. Yeah, play out the Grizzly. The Grizzly will give us a 3k until the end of your turn.
Okay. True. In fact, I have 1 or fewer tuners, so I'll play this Asuna. $7K Grizzlymon, right?
Yes, 7k.
I'll suspend Asuna just to trash Red Bind Trigger. I will not evolve any of my Digimon. When Bind Red Trigger is trash, I delete a 7K or lower, so I'll delete the Grizzlymon. And then we'll swing Bielstar.
1k, you good?
Swing Black Auto.
5k, you good?
And then swing Scriptmon for game.
Yep. I will go first. I will make it.
Half is fine.
One, two, three, four,
Half is
five.
full time.
Yep.
Good luck, have fun.
In my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good luck, have fun. I'm a hatch. Here to Bearmont, draw. Arsenal for 3. And trashing. Great Grizzly. Draw 2. And go ahead.
Draw. 0. And my own awesome crash. There, blitzed. 2. And play 4 cost Asuna, give you 4.
Okay. Draw. Stay in a raising. Play Tapir for 3. Tapir Feather top 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's grab Fairmont and then Dan Tamer STS. Okay. And let's play the Dan Tamer for 4. Put you at 3. I'm gonna tap it to play in between theaters. In between theater, we're top 3. 1, 2. Oh, god damn it. 3. Grab right here. Grab Leo. And go ahead.
First goes Barrel Effect. Blitz. There's Agu to evolve. One. Scope. Draw 1. Koyagu for 3, going to 2. Look at tops 3. Take Satella and Screw Shot. And up. Or Robin's 2. Full effect will tuck the Hurricane to become immune to Digi and bottom decking and returning to.
Give it to the hand. Oh, you say, oh, you're immune, man. Okay.
Trap. Gain the. And go Peel. Use the bind red trigger from sources to trash your top security. Goes back under. Then I'll trash red bind trigger to delete your Tapermon. You can do it too.
Wait, before I do that, I'll bond deck to play out Tapier. Tapier Fat. We have top 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's grab. Oh wait. Be sure. Nope. Yeah, that's it. Bond deck the rest. Then I draw for turn. I suspend. Gotta be a star. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Nah, find a way to. Yeah, I promote. Start main. If I got 4 left, game memory for Dan. Deal for reduce cost of 1 to Grizzlymon. Draw. Give yourself 3 cans at the end of your turn. I wanna king. How can I find that way to do that? I didn't draw the card. That's fine. Then I could play that. Pop in between theaters. Go to 4. Yeah, go to 4. Play Coliseum with 3. Grab the bottom. Go to your hand. Play out. Oh, sorry. Okay. Play out. Always forget. Hold on. Oh, yep. Make it anyway. Okay. Nothing. This part I can do. I'm pretty sure she have retaliation, right?
We got retaliation from Sparrow in here. Did she bogged?
And can debuff, and she is 12, correct?
Correct.
I go for it, whatever. Deal for 3. Draw. Put you at 2. Give yourself 3k. I'm going to swing a security effect. Actually, I'm going to trigger the effect of when attacking first. Draw 1. Then trigger his all-turn effect since he's more than 13. Right now, he is 3k here, 3k here. 13 plus this 15. So he is more than 13. Deal to Callus. Draw. Callus will suspend it to Agu, and your tamer can unsuspend the full cost Asuna. I'm going to battle with your Beer Star. Back into debuff it, so I'm gonna just battle it, and then we both die. But I'm gonna trigger the. I'm pretty sure my alternate effect happen first because on turn priority, so I'm gonna draw for each one. I got Grizzly and Bearmon to draw win battle. 1, 2, and then he dies. Nothing else. Play his amount for 4-2. I am going to suspend your other team, but your Tor Agu cannot suspend until the end of your unsuspend phase. But I'm gonna just battle it regardless. Because he's also played. And nothing else. Actually, I'm going to tap this to not play nothing, but I'm going to swing because I got rush here. Swing at security for 15. 1 check. And go ahead, you had two.
Asana effect play out to like.
Yep.
You and my one plays. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he reboots your turn.
Draw one. Pokemon effect tuck Hurricane gain one. Heavy for 3. Draw. I'll Crash Hurricane. Use Fly Bullet for 3. Deleting your
Lead the highest, right?
highest level.
Yep.
To tuck a card. Artivo. This will result in gaining a memory. Then BL Star on Evo effect will use. We'll use Bind Red first to trash your security.
Trash.
And then for the second one, Digivolving, I'll trash that Bind Red to also delete your Keepermon.
Keep you. Yep.
Good to got 5.
5. Draw. Hatch. D-ball to Bearmon. Draw. See. I will not get memory regardless. I am going to no, you have undeletion effects.
I have on deletion
do
play a level
have
4.
deletion. Yep, you do have that. And it goes legendary. Okay, it'll go back to okay. Should I do like that? I guess it's fine. I'm going to play Iron Slash for 3. The D-ball, not Debbie. The D-ball, how about 2? Tuck this under. And how many cards in your trash right now? You got 2 Beer Star, correct? Trash. And you have binding cards. Wait, sorry.
I have 11 cards.
You have
in
okay.
trash.
That's what you have. That's what you have so far. So okay. Tricky. I could just give it to you. You go just hard play again. Set up again. Yeah. Let's play for 5. Deleting your guy, and I'm gonna trash that to tuck it under. And you had 3.
Alright.
You-
Unsuspend.
Go ahead.
Draw. Evolve dot. Start of main.
Yep.
There, blitz. Draw 1. Evolve a Gazi. Draw. Black Gato in the back. Draw. Then Asuna for 3 to give you 1. Trash Asuna to draw 2.
Draw. Yeah, let's promote. Oh. Let's de-evolve here to Grizzly for free. Draw. Give us a 3k until the end of your turn. I don't know why I'm spending that, but I'm just getting memory. Okay. Yeah. 3k. Boom. Tank needs to be 10. Oh, 12. Yeah, 2k, 1k here. Okay, yep. Swing at security. When attacking, I'll draw 1. Nothing else. And he is swinging because he gives us a 3k. 8, 10, 12.
12. 12.
He dies. Bye-bye. Oh, I did it. Didn't draw that. I drew this, I guess. I was enough for 3. Put you at 1. Trashing. Bearer. Mine. Draw 2. 1, 2. And go ahead.
That's turn to move up. Asana number 1. Trash. Screwed. W2. Effect. Not. Draw. Effect of Hagu evolve for 1 into BL Star. Draw. Effect. Use Night Bullet. Arts Evo. Draw. Effect. Use Bind Red Trigger to trash top security. Then
Yep.
go Or when Digivolving to trash this card to get one. Of her when Digivolving to trash this to get. Well, X. Draw. Use Bind Red Trigger to trash security. And then trash 2 to trash the last security and swing for game.
Yep. GG, man.
Did alright today. Good lesson to be learned here about me not swinging when I have no backup plan, especially when with puzzles like it. White push if no combo. I think he had to push, right? Because if he did nothing, I was gonna kill him, right? You saw me pop up and kill him, so he had to like try to do something to make it harder for me to win. So he more or less had to push up and hope to draw into it, right? He had to draw off the free Evo, and he had to draw off the swing, and he had to go for that just to see if he can find the cards he needed. Yeah. It was pretty necessary for him. Move up there. That's the end. I don't know what placing I got. Well, let's look at the scores so far. Table 3 might determine what placing I get here. It's because there's another guy there that got a tie. So table 2 had Loki another win and he's 3-0-1, so he's going to be above me in score. Table 3 also has a guy with... Sorry. As I was saying, so table 3 also has a guy with 2-0-1. He hasn't won or lost yet, so if he wins, he's probably also going to be above me, which is going to put me in 4th, basically, or 4th or 5th, because I gotta see what my think my tiebreakers are worse or better. I think they might be better than B9's. But since he lost to Marshmallow, I think his will jump up and then his will be better than mine. I'll probably be either 4th or 5th, depending on table 3. Not the best outcome, not the worst. So it really did come down to me just not playing into the mirror optimally. I mean, well, the match was into the mirror, but it wasn't because of how I played into the mirror, it's how I played while playing into the mirror. I definitely should not have swung that BL star when I didn't need to. Probably running Promo Gallant because he was asking for cards in trash. That seems likely, yeah.
Make a little noise.
That does seem likely. He probably was on Promo Gallant. Did he even play Promo Gallant in that position? It might have had to be in, because like, I guess Promo Gallant makes sense because of all your 13Ks enabling it. But there's no 13Ks on my board, so it's not like he could have played it anyway. Maybe it was the other Gallant, the secret rare. That one feels kind of weird too, because the deck doesn't have enough like ability to fill trash outside of just the natural like ebb and flow of the game, but that seems so unreliable for you to be running Gallant for that reason. Yeah, GG Space Cowboy. Look up Gallant to read their effect. Yeah, Secret Gallant would probably wouldn't have made much sense there either, since it only deletes 6k or lower or 13k or above. And a lot of my guys are sort of in the middle there. Like a BL star on board, it would have just been in the middle there. I guess it would have deleted. I think I had like did I have an extra body on board? Did I even have it? About it? Yeah, I think my board was just. Oh no, I think that was when I had BL star and he was like Digivolve and pop it. In which case, like Digivolve, drop Gallant, pop the Scopemon could have been a thing if he was running Secret Rare Gallant. But it's probably better off just using the option. There was not enough cards in trash. Yeah, Promo Gallant requires there to be a 13k or higher on board, which there wasn't, so there was no way he could have used that either. You think he was just thinking about it? That might be it. I wonder if there's any interesting synergies with the Gallant with like maybe this. Alice is a 13k, and then you typically would pop it yourself. I don't know why you would. Like, I don't think you really want to trigger your own fortitude. Unless you want like the double stun plus an extra battle. It seems so specific. I guess it also gets you an extra blocker if you do it that way. There's also like the factor that's like maybe occasionally you can go like, I guess like Paradise Coliseum, your Callus will have rush anyway, so I guess it's a way that you can go like swing Callus, drop Promo Gallant, pop Callus, play it back out, and then both your Gallant and Callus can swing for 2 more checks. So it's a way that you can kill from like 2, because it's like swing like 3, because you go swing the Callus, 1 check, pop the Gallant, pay out the Callus, swing, 2 more checks, and then slam another body, down in cannon, end of game, end of turn, swing that extra body for game. Right? That's probably like my best idea of what the Colonel Gallant would be in there for. Pretty sure it's just for a lethal swing. Yeah, but I at least feel like there's got to be like some extra synergy with it. I feel like my bigger takeaway is that I feel like the deck is not going to get enough cards in both players' trash fast enough for that to be reasonable, unless it's like a super grindy game. And surely you'll have better ways to find lethal lines in super grindy games with the deck, right? Because in that case, you should be chipping a lot of damage off of your trash effects, and you should be able to find ways to get lethal off of like Slam, Mars, Trash Security, Swing, Dan Cannon stuff. Maybe not. Maybe there are just like some lethal lines that enables. Or maybe they just want to have fun with like an interesting tech. Lethal from 4. Well, I'm assuming they don't always have Trap Leo in here. Sometimes they have the other one, which is a trash security if they battle. I'm trying to think in that scenario, right? It would be lethal from 4 if they did have the Sec Plus there. But in that case, if they had the Sec Plus, they probably already done 2 damage. So then it's like swing do 2 damage, drop the Gallant. And then it's just lethal on its own without even needing Dead in Cannon, right? Because they'll be at 3, you swing for 2. They go down to 1, you go Promo Gallant, pop for Fortitude. They have Rush because of Paradise Coliseum, then you go swing, and they're dead. Yeah, so I could see the line for that, but I just don't think it's going to trash or get cards in trash fast enough for that to be feasible. Still waiting on table 3. I don't see Risu in any of the tables, so I thought he was streaming the event. Well, next Monday is going to be the LCQ for the Eagles Nest season finals. So I'm already like basically locked in my slot. So there's not really a reason for me to play in the LCQ other than to like I don't know ruin people's day. So probably the plan right now is that I want to get more data on what might be the issue that caused my connection drops last Thursday. Because today the connection was really good. It looks like I didn't drop too many frames here. I didn't lag too much. I lagged less than I did on, what was it, yesterday that I played in Mario's event when I was streaming on Twitch. So I can't tell whether or not that was just because of maybe I have a better connection to YouTube than Twitch on the current internet provider. So I think the plan right now is to like test some more both ways. I think on Monday I'll stream again on YouTube, and on Thursday I'll stream again on just Twitch. And then from there maybe I'll have enough data to like figure out what I want to do. Yeah, he did say he was streaming. I did see the stream alert. Maybe he finished whatever table he was watching and didn't feel like hopping into the other tables to find out what was going on there. Especially since this was the last round. We probably already got to see Marshmallow win. Oh wait, yeah, if that's the case, if he was watching Marshmallow in table 1, looks like he ended his stream. Maybe we can look at the VOD. What was up? Oh my god, no, Marshmallow, please. I know you won with this, but like, are we being for real? Maruki OTK? Maybe you just wanted to prove that was doable, because yesterday I was definitely dogging on Spartan for playing it, thinking like, yeah, Maruki OTK is not keeping up with the current meta. It's like kind of inconsistent, and you're probably better off on like being on Angels or Volcanus if you want to play an OTK OTK TS deck. Maruki just asks for so many pieces to come together. And so do the others, but I feel like they're like stronger, more consistent than Maruki OTK. I think if you want to like it's bullshit to lose to like a turn 2 OTK, and I think in that case like Angels is the more bullshit deck. What's happening here? Evolves into Maruki. Is he from? The other player should be able to win from this, or unless he doesn't have any techs that let you win from this position. No Louis, no Skolbaluki. But even then, you should be able to win if you like clear board and end on Ruin, right? He's got to be having. He beat me, so he needs to be playing some of those cards. Though I guess he mainly beat me because he just had I just kind of bricked. I misplayed game 2, bricked game 3. Okay. Clear the board. Back to Bielstar. The Garuru. You're gonna loosen from this position to like Asuna, play out a body slam, another make Sylphie. Anjumon. Play Luna. Going to Blimp. Shaco? Interesting. So it's Sylphie and Shaco from Maruki OTK. Yeah, and that won him the game because it trashed the last security and he digivolved the BL star. That makes sense. Unfortunately, he had no way to kill from that position. No Louis, no Titus Skull. He probably wasn't going to be able to win with Titus Skull either way. It looks like he had no scopes to work with, and he really needed a scope. He hard slammed like a black auto, and then tried to play off of that. He had the memory to like do so and keep turn, but 6 memory is like so much. Scope being effectively a 3 cost level 4 is huge. All right. Okay, so the score finally updated. Oh wow, there's okay. So Loki Matter definitely got second. Yeah, I got 5th. I'm below the other. I'm low. I'm on. I have the lowest tiebreakers of all the 3 ones. Dang, unfortunate. I was hoping to like maybe bump up my season rating. Oh well, it was good practice anyway. Good preparation for not this Sunday, but the Sunday after is when the finals will be. Yeah. Murky is weak to sec bombs too, because you're swinging all those checks instead of like trashing most of them like you would with angels, or at least trashing half of them. Yeah, that should be the end of the event and the end of my stream. Like I said, catch me again on Monday. Go get something to eat and then go back to playing next order. So see y'all next stream. Bye bye everyone.